Hi, this is Taylor Summers for KTAR. I'm going to show you around these planes that the Tuskegee Airmen flew for World War II. Here's a look at the fighter planes, the Mustangs. These things are pretty small compared to fighter planes today, as you can see, but they're nonetheless pretty cool. This one is fully restored. Wheels, cockpit up there, very crammed quarters. And over here, this is a B-17 bomber. This is what the Tuskegee Airmen flew in Italy. Very, very cool plane. This one actually never got to fight. It was made towards the end of the war, so it actually never saw combat. But I thought the name was really good. Sentimental Journey. That's a really great name. Why don't we take a look inside? Here's the back entrance. Go inside. And you can see it's very cramped quarters. I'm 5'5" and I'm having trouble getting in here. This is a very tight fit. Here are defense turrets on the side of this bomber. There's two on either side, one at the top, one at the bottom. Going through here. You can kind of see from there, very tight fit. You got your bombs here, heavy payload. One of them here says Merry Christmas, from what I understand. And this is a radio man spot. I don't know if this guy had the easy job or not, but at least he had a chair when he was in here. But you can tell, very, very tight quarters inside. Alright, we're going to climb up into the cockpit now. This thing is very, very tight fit. You thought it was bad in the back. Check out the front. Coming up the ladder. Have to duck down. This is a gunner station. Tell you got a couple there on the front. Sure, these guys kept occupied during the war. Here's the pilot seat. Right here to this baby. Got your throttle. See out this side, the front gunners are over there. See a little dome on the other side of the glass. There's another gunner station. Stand up for this one. It's harder for me because I'm 5'5", but it's still huge. A lot of room in here. Double turret right there, as you can see. Kind of go through the back. Here's again through the bomber station. Merry Christmas. It's really interesting there, but you got looks like a full payload. These things were loaded down, not so much for comfort, but for payload carry. So this is really interesting. Coming through this spot here with the bombs is not easy. You really have to suck in that gut to get through. Very, very, very small area. But I'm sure people were moving through that like crazy. We're back here on the other side with the radio station. So, very cool, very crammed in spot, but a very awesome piece of history for sure. Here's our undercarriage. See the bombs over here, more bombs on this side. About 4 of them up there. All of them were heavy duty, and this thing's not fully armed. As you can tell, we have 6 bombs here. You can tell there's probably enough room for maybe about 5 more. So these things look like they're carrying about 11 with them. It's pretty huge. And then over here, I didn't catch this before because it's on the undercarriage. Gunner pod. Pretty much you put your bottom guy in there, and there's a turret around the other side right here. These things are heavily loaded down. From what I can tell, there's probably about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turrets on these. Maybe even more. Those are the ones I'm just counting. I don't know if they fully armed all the guns, but yeah, these things were ready for combat for sure.